the Niagara River, a place that Darian and I have been obsessed with since our first trip back in 2020. Despite not catching any fish our first or second year, we became obsessed with the pursuit for our first Niagara River brown trout. Fast forward to 2022, after spending countless hours researching, refining our techniques, and equipping ourselves, we felt that we were finally ready to once again try our hand at the mighty Niagara River.
Oh yes, no way. You hooked up. Last cast.
There's one. Can't lose this fish. This is intense. Last day.
When the time was right, we packed our gear and we set off for a 4-day grinder to fish for a species that has eluded us on this body of water for the last 2 years. Throughout this 4-day journey, we had one goal and one goal only, and that was to catch our first Niagara River brown trout. Throughout the highs and lows of our trip, join us as we set out to take on the mighty Niagara River.
This place is destroying us.
What are we looking for?
There's so much stuff, I don't even know where to start.
We're here to get beads, weights.
You're the one with the list. You tell me.
Yeah, beads.
Jigging wraps?
Soft beads, pegs, more soft beads, a couple packs of hard chartreuse.
What are the fishing reports like, Niagara?
Niagara is we got orange water, orange same kind of water, right?
Yeah.
Depends the wind. Sometimes the wind blow to us, then water level too high. Sometimes the other side, the kind of water is less.
Okay.
But now, that is more consistent.
Okay.
That's good. So
That's
the
good.
fishing's been good then.
Yes.
I was told you guys have roe as well
You know.
over there.
What to do?
Grab the bags and we'll just do 10, 10, 10.
Doing 10 3/4.
Yeah.
40 cents each, so that puts us at $4. So that's $12 for 30.
All right. We got our tiny hooks, number 8s. Look how small these are.
Should we get what the locals use for salmon?
Salmon Snagger 2000.
Salmon flies.
Salmon. Can we get some 8-pound Seaguar leader material,
Okay,
please?
you want a blue, you want an orange?
The small blue one, please.
Blue, okay.
8-pound.
8
That's about
pounds,
50
got
meters.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. How many meters?
25.
We'll do 2 just in case. $5. You're gonna pay, Mr. Darian?
Daddy's got the cash.
Daddy has the cash. What do we got?
Clear drift, soft and durable plastic baits, squishy beads. Fish hang on longer. Some more squishy ones, different color. Glow in the dark as well. Some Thunder Mist T-turn 3-way barrel swivels. More of those. Weights. These are 3/4 ounce. We got half ounce. No, yes, half ounce. 7/8. Some plastic beads. Plastic beads. Plastic beads as well. And then we've got our hooks.
$146.32.
That's gonna be on debit, please.
Okay.
This guy's got money in his checking.
Watch this. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
We're gonna do bottom bouncing.
Okay.
I feel like the float fishing is a bit more complicated because you have to know like how to adjust your depth and stuff like that. Whereas
Right.
bottom bouncing, it's
as long as you're feeling bottom, you have a chance of catching fish, right? So,
Yeah.
so we have some locals around here that have been kind of guiding us, helping us out a bit. So
Okay.
we'll see.
Okay. Okay.
We might be back. We'll see.
Okay, good luck.
Have a good one.
All right, tell
Go.
me then.
Go for it.
We just got done at Peter's Tackle Shop. Shout out to them. They hooked us up with everything we need in order to have a successful trip. And now the next stop is gonna be the first fishing spot of the day that we're gonna be trying. We don't know how well we're gonna do. We're still complete noobs to bottom bouncing or any type of river fishing in general for these fish, but we're gonna give it our best shot and we will see you guys at the spot.
I'm shy, Darian.
Go, man.
There's people.
All right, guys, we just got to the first spot of the day. We're gonna be trying out this spot for as long as we can, and then we might move downstream a bit later today. But it is an absolute gorgeous day. We just talked to some locals who just hooked into a beautiful steelhead. I didn't get to see it, I was putting on my clothes. We got the IMX Pros set up. Darian's gonna be running the 11'4" moderate medium steelhead rod, and I'm gonna be running the 8'6" medium fast. This is gonna be our first time using these rods and we're super excited. We got our rig set up. Our buddy Connor helped us get situated. He told us what to get, and obviously at Peter's Tackle Shop, they hooked us up real good. So we are super excited. We don't wanna waste any more time. We're gonna get straight into fishing and hopefully we get a fish soon. You excited, Darian?
Yeah, let's get out.
So excited. All right, guys, Darian and I are running two very similar setups. 2500 Vanfords, 10-pound Power Pro braid to a number 8 octopus hook. I got a kind of more opaque chartreuse bead. Darian's is completely solid. Like I said, he's running the longer rod. We're both gonna be bottom bouncing today. Our rigs are almost identical. We're gonna be playing around with some different color beads. We also bought trout roe that we might give a shot after, but for now we're gonna be starting off with the beads. Darian's coming back with the net and we're gonna get right to fishing.
All right, we're starting. I'm so excited. I got my bead rig set up. Oh man, I wonder how this is gonna go. Yeah, I know it's weird. It's we're in a whirlpool. We're in a bit of an eddy right now. Oh yeah, big time. Doesn't feel snaggy. I'm gonna tighten that a bit.
Feels snaggy?
Doesn't. As long as you keep your line tight. Oh, that could have been a fish.
You reeling the whole time?
I'm just keep picking up the slack. I'm always on a tight line, essentially. Oh, there's a drop off there. I felt the drop off. Yeah, and just set on everything Connor said. That was a fish. I just lost one. I just lost a fish. I gotta tighten that drag a bit. That was a fish. I raised it off bottom. It's hard to tell, man. That's why you just gotta set on everything. I'm just gonna be setting on everything all day. I can't wait for us to set into something and it ends up being a fish. Lake trout. Big lake trout. I probably got it on my GoPro. That was like a 15-pounder. 10, 15 for sure. That was a fish. There's one. Yeah. Oh, that's you guys. Oh my God. What an anti-hype moment. I'm coming to you. You had me so excited. Hold up. I'll get us sorted out. That was exciting. I know what a fish feels like now. There's no way that wasn't a fish.
Teeth marks in your bait?
No, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe they eat the bead, we set the hook, and the fish slides the bead down. That sounds logical, right? They eat the bead, you set hard, and it slides the bead down because they have it in their mouth. Darian's got a giant on. We don't know what it is.
Fish! Fish!
I can't move this.
That's big. What do you think it's gonna be?
Laker? I can't move it.
Focus on getting him in, man. You literally can't move it. That's ridiculous. The rod bouncing is nuts.
I didn't know if it was a fish or not at first.
Watch out, you have 8-pound line, eh? This is crazy. What could it be? Big lake trout.
That'd be
Muskie?
on an egg.
Muskie, big lake trout. Are there sturgeon here?
Yeah, he said they get sturgeon sometimes, but you never get them in.
It is not coming in.
I don't know. Is he gonna spool me?
You might have to snap it.
What do I do? When's he gonna stop?
I don't know. If you get close, you gotta snap it.
Yeah.
Or else you're gonna have to spool everything. Try to fight him. Not too hard. There's no way.
What if we walk downstream? Keep reeling, keep reeling. I'm gonna get the net. Not that it'll help, but
Don't get hasty. Get him, lean that way. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, snag lake trout. Lake trout.
That was a lake trout?
Yeah. That's why it's not. It's snagged. Yeah. All right.
You guys do sit down here?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's snagged, but
This is not what we're after, however, it is my first lake trout. These are out of season, and unfortunately it was hooked in the dorsal. We're gonna slip her back. Unfortunate that my first laker was in the dorsal, but
not out of season.
no one needs to know, unless you're watching this video. She's ready.
Gone.
Bye, girl.
That's it, man.
That was sweet.
There's more fish to be caught. There's nothing to be ashamed of, Mr. Poacher.
That was awesome. Yeah, I'm just an illegal bad boy.
Yeah, it was so deliberate, you know.
First fish of the Niagara trip 2022. Now we just got to get one that's 1 in season and 2 in the mouth.
dibs. Dibs on first cast. Can the people at home see me?
Yeah.
I just hope I don't have to chase a fish like that. I'm not down. Oh, I'm tangled to shit, man. Wow. That's what my first cast brings me. Can I catch a fish now? I just spent an hour untangling my bait. You caught a fish, shut up. All together right now. Catch a brown. It's actually pretty ridiculous that your first fish came in the ass. Are we staying here all day? Really? This is the trout cast, huh?
My stomach's yelling at me so loudly.
I called it. I called it. That's a fish. I called it. I called it, guys. I even said that was the fish cast. Oh, did I not call it?
You did.
What?
You did?
Yeah? I think we got maybe a steelhead. If it's a brown trout, I'll cry. Watch it be a walleye. Yeah, camera's good there. It's okay. I got on GoPro. Hooked up into my first fish of the day. Feels good. It's right here. Let's get to see it. I called it. Isn't that crazy? Laker. Wow. Us were just poaching today. Timmy ate that one at least. Nice, dude.
There we go.
At least it ate. Again, another out of season fish, but we'll take it.
It works.
We'll take it.
We're not trying.
Yeah, you know, obviously we can't target these fish, but he crushed it. It's crazy that such a small hook can catch such a big fish.
All right, guys, first fish of the trip for me. Another out of season Laker. Again, we're not targeting these guys, but when they're hitting the beads, there's nothing you can do. Beautiful fish, out of season, so we're gonna put it right back.
I wonder why they're out of season.
I don't know. On New York side, they're in season.
There it goes.
That was so sick. I even called that cast out of nowhere. I haven't called anything all day. And then that cast, I said, this is a fish cast.
You said
And
this
boom,
is a trout cast.
this is a trout cast. And boom, it was a trout out of season. Oh man, hopefully we get a steelhead or a brown trout soon, because that's what we're looking to catch today.
My finger is numb. That water is frigid. Would you say that was quite a bit bigger than my one on the ice?
It was definitely bigger. I don't know, lengthwise, I don't think it was much bigger. It was definitely fatter.
Yeah, it was definitely fatter. I haven't seen a single brown trout rise here. How much sun do we have left? Because we have to check, because it kind of dictates how our day is going to go tomorrow. We're not going to stay here.
Let's go.
We're not going to stay here the whole time.
Okay, first spot, not too bad. We only managed to catch fish that were deemed out of season.
That's better than we did the last 2 years.
That's technically speaking better than we did the last 2 years. Last 2 years we didn't even catch any fish. Last year we did 3 days, 3 days, and we didn't catch a single fish. The year before we came for 1 day, didn't catch a single fish. But it is currently day 1. We already got 2 fish. Again, out of season, unintentional. So we're gonna be moving spots to see if we could find some browns. Well guys, we made it to the second spot of the day. We only got a little bit of time to fish this area. There's nobody here, which is an absolute terrible sign, but we might get lucky. We might manage to catch our target species. We're gonna spend a little bit of time here, and then we're gonna go pack up and we're gonna head to our hotel for the night.
All right, second spot, same rig, just a chartreuse bead. I don't know what weight I'm using. It's definitely on the heavier side for this spot, I believe, but we're gonna give it a fair shot before we pack in. And if we don't try it, we will never know. Guys were telling us that it was weedy here. I don't think the fact that this is a slow drift is bad. I think the fact that maybe there's no fish here is bad. All we need is 1 or 2 browns to cruise through right in front of our beads, and we're golden. That was a fish right there. Fish came up right there. I didn't get to see it.
Before heading back to the hotel, we decided we would make a quick pit stop at Bass Pro Shops. We're gonna pick up some more beads and stuff. We got some intel. Somebody we know out here, Peter, he told us that we should maybe attempt to try some bigger beads, some 14 millimeters and some 12 millimeters. As of right now, we only tried 10s. So we're gonna go see if they have any.
There we go. See Santa, Darian? Santa's here. Santa's here. Oh my goodness. Do we really want to wait in line for this?
No, I'm hungry.
Okay, let's go get food. They don't have our 14 mil beads. They don't have our 12 mil beads. They don't have my Garmin Ethernet cable. They don't have what you're looking for.
Ion auger. They don't have cheaper jigging wraps than, where would we go? What is it?
I don't know,
Peters?
everywhere. So
sucks, man.
in short, they didn't have anything we were looking
They don't
for.
even have Black Friday specials yet.
A big store like this. Mind blowing though.
Oh, Zach, can you give me a picture of me with the thing?
Yeah.
As of right now, we still have no clue where we're gonna eat. I think we're gonna go check into the hotel first, then we're gonna focus on food, then we're gonna be rigging up a bunch of things for tomorrow. We're gonna be rigging up double bead rigs, different colors, We're gonna experiment tomorrow because today we missed bites. We confirmed that we missed bites. Beads being pulled down is usually a sign of a missed fish. And we had a lot of beads pulled down tonight. So we're gonna go find food, maybe check in.
We get to live like kings tonight, Darian. Look at this place. Jesus. Holiday Inn and suits. Sweets, huh? We have to bring all this stuff upstairs. Darian's the one-trip warrior. Absolutely nuts that he's carrying all that. I have to admit, I'm quite looking forward to getting in our room and rigging up for tomorrow. Bachi Cafe.
We might get a suite tomorrow night. That would be pretty sweet.
Look it.
I can reach. Look, it's literally my finger doesn't. Holy crap! This is the biggest elevator I've ever been in.
I will not change to a smaller room.
So this is our home for the next couple of nights. I got a little editing station here to edit some pictures, my charging station. This is Darian's editing station, his bed. This is what we're gonna call home for the next couple of nights. We're gonna be editing some pictures now. And like I said earlier, we're gonna be setting up some rigs for tomorrow. I brought in my Shimano bag that's full of our beads, our line, our bobber stoppers, pretty much everything we need to get set up. So I'm gonna be putting the camera away now and we'll get out fishing bright and early tomorrow morning.
It is definitely cold out today.
It is day 2 of our Niagara trip. We're up bright and early. As you guys can see, it is still dark and it is cold. There's frost on all the cars. I don't know what temperature it is, but it's cold, but it's not super cold actually. So it's gonna be pretty nice once we're down by the river. So last night we tied up a bunch of rigs, anticipating this morning of fishing. We're gonna be fishing for 8 to 12 hours today, guaranteed. But first, we're gonna go get some breakfast and we're gonna get our clothes on in the parking lot. Because the last thing I wanna do is get dressed when we're in a muddy parking lot. So we're gonna be getting ready now and then we're gonna head down to the river. Meow. Time to go?
Time to go.
What an absolutely gorgeous morning it is here on the river. The boats just started coming out. Darian's already in the water and we're gonna get to fishing now. It's a good day. Water cleared up quite a bit since yesterday. It is beautiful. It's gonna be warm today. It's gonna be 11 degrees today after we just got ice and snow last week. So we're super stoked. We're gonna be running some different rigs today and we're gonna get on them. I'm gonna be starting off with a single bead. Darian's got a double bead. If I see him slamming it on the double bead, then I'll probably end up switching.
I believe in you, Darian.
All right, let's have at her. Imagine taking out your boat to drift a shore spot. There's one. Fish. Oh yeah. First fish of the day, that was quick. Watch it be a Laker. Huh?
Whatever it is, head shakes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's get this bugger in. I think it's another Laker. What is it?
It's a Laker. I found a tail.
That's a lake trout tail?
That's forked tail. Rainbow does not have fork. It's a bigger one though.
Us, we can't seem to stay away from the Lakers.
Out of season!
I got it. Well, it's good practice. He ate the chartreuse. This fish ate the chartreuse, so that's good for the program. Unfortunately, again, it's not what we're after. We can't seem to stay away from them, but it's a beautiful lake trout. We're just gonna put this guy right back after I get him unhooked. Oh, him was barely hooked. We're gonna get this guy right back. Not even gonna take him out of the water. Come on, buddy. Oh yeah, him and we can't seem to stay away from the Lakers. That's not at all what we're after. We didn't come here to film a fully out of season fish video, but that's a sign. Ate the chartreuse bead on a double rig. I had like a more orangey pink one on the bottom, both 10 mil. Ate the chartreuse.
It's funny because we've seen 2 other fish caught. One was a rainbow, one was a walleye, and then we come back to back to back Lakers.
3 Lakers
in a row, so
doesn't make sense. But it's a good sign, like I said. Ate the chartreuse bead. Might end up switching to a double chartreuse at some point, but there should be some steelhead in the area. If we're lucky, we'll get our brown trout that we're after. But we're gonna get right back to fishing because the fish are here, and this is our first full day here in Niagara.
That one again was obvious that it was a fish when I set. I wonder if the steelhead are gonna be the same, or browns even. It's funny, a big lake trout eating a tiny bead. Now I want to see you catch anything that's not in the ass. You're gonna catch the biggest brown trout and the only brown trout of the trip, watch.
Although Darian might not be catching fish, he's gonna end up getting the fish that counts this trip. I'm calling it.
Gonna be trying out little spawn sack now with a bead. Double rig, 1 real presentation, 1 fake. Artificial. Hello.
Darren was just asking me what a bite felt like.
I'm found.
And now he knows. He's hooked up into a fish. I'm gonna go grab the net. Okay. It's happening. It's happening. Keep it on. Keep it on. The beads in the net.
It's a rainbow.
It's a bow.
It's tiny, but it's a...
And he lost it.
It was small. It was a rainbow though.
Right species. Oh, that sucks.
It was tiny.
Oh, it is. I know. It's gonna be Laker, watch. All right, Darian. Talk to me, bro.
I think it's a Laker.
What do we want?
I've got head shakes.
Camera's low.
I've got head shakes, so it's not fouled. It's heavy as hell. So I'm gonna say it's not a rainbow. I highly doubt it's a brown.
Don't horse him too much, eh? You have 8 pound on a tiny hook. Like what?
Laker.
Laker?
It's not that big. It's just long.
Oh yeah, that's a really big Laker.
Big Laker.
Oh my goodness, we're 4 on the Lakers, dude. 4 on the Lakers.
Our 4th Laker, again, not targeting, but I just lost that rainbow, so we know they're here. Guy over there just lost a rainbow, but we're gonna get this long, lean guy back.
He is super lean. Gorgeous fish, though.
He's over 30 inches.
Yep. He's old.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, that's why he's lean. He's blind. What a fish. Love the purple on them. Us, we're just too good on the lake trout.
We poach.
We poach. It's completely unintentional.
We just poach.
And the one fish that was sort of in our target species, steelhead, gone.
So Darian just got his fish back. I was having a bit of trouble with the camera, so I had to film that with my phone. But we've already managed to go through a full battery today, and our day's not even halfway over. So I'm gonna be conserving this battery. I'm just gonna be running the chesty for a bit, and hopefully we get another fish really soon.
But now we have this new skill set, you know? We could come down anytime. Anytime anybody says it's good, we have the resources, we have the skill to just come down and slam them. I wonder how well we'd be doing if we were targeting the lake trout. Fish. Fish. Oh, he's off. No. Oh my God, why are we losing fish? Dude, head shake, head shake, head shake, head shake off. Why are we losing fish? That was like clear as day of fish. There's one. Is it? Nope. That's bottom. That was convincing as hell. There's one. There's a fish. Darian! Darian! I don't know what it is, but that's a fish. It might be the right species. Oh yeah, steelhead. Oh, it's off. It's off. Steelhead. Son of a. Why do the steelies come off? Timmy jumped and he came off. Oh, brutal. Oh, I want that steelhead. It was good, yeah. Maybe that big, maybe. I could tell right away it was a steelhead. Like, well, I say right away. So I got him all the way to here, and he never like did runs or pulls. Once he got right in front of me, he just went zzz, downstream, and then he jumped. What the? Fish just surfaced right there. There's so much polarized light in the sky. And on the water. Guy wouldn't know what a fish felt like if it hit him in the face. Now we're gonna catch. I got the same rock twice. Lake trout. Right there. Yeah. Oh, there's one. Oh, wow. He took it as I moved it. I moved it and it went. That's so weird. I didn't even get a chance to set the hook on him. He grabbed it and ran with it. That was so strange.
So the fishing got slow. It's been a little bit since we've had a bite. And Darian and I have now been fishing for just over 6.5 hours, I believe. 1 o'clock, we started around 7:30. Oh, so just over 6.5 hours, and we got no water, no beverages, no food. So we're gonna take a quick little intermission. We're gonna go try to find a dep, a convenience store, maybe some food, and then we'll come back to try to end the day off with a bang. Darren's still fishing. We both, oh yes, no way, he hooked up. Oh my God, I saw the hit too.
That's a rainbow, dude.
I saw the hit.
Head shakes are ridiculous.
Oh my goodness. Last cast. This is why you don't leave a spot, man. Absolutely, but we're at our wits' end here.
You want
That's the cutest. That's the cutest little rainbow. I want to get it in.
No.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. This is what we're after, sort of. Not really, but yes. Get him, dude. I saw him crush you.
Yeah, it was a crazy hit.
He hit you so hard. Gone. Then they call this amateur. What do you have to say for yourself, Darian?
We go home tomorrow.
What do you have to say for yourself, Darian?
Amateurs. What do you want us to do? The rainbows just don't stay pinned. The Lakers don't come off, the rainbows don't come in. Now you want to go.
I'm just like, I need something in my body if I'm gonna keep up the rest of the day. We still got 4 hours of fishing. You don't want to?
No, we can go. I just don't want to get our spot taken.
You think we would get our spot taken?
Absolutely. That wraps up today's fishing portion. Darian and I plan to fish one more day tomorrow. The weather's not going to be great, but today for some reason we lost a bunch of rigs, so we have to run as quickly as we can to Pete's Tackle to pick up some more stuff. So we're going to do our second stop at Peter's Tackle Shop today, and they close in like less than an hour at this point, so we got to pack up quickly and we got to get there to get our stuff. Darian and I made the impulsive decision of staying an extra night here in Niagara to try to make things happen, because today was sort of not successful, but we gathered a bunch of information from locals that we're going to be trying to put to the test tomorrow. We're going to hopefully spot hop a bit more tomorrow to try to find fish. Our goal still remains to catch some browns, but we're going to try to pass the time by getting some rainbows too. And because we booked another night, Darian decided to go out of his way to get us a suite. This was a free upgrade that the Holiday Inn gave us. So we have a suite now. We have another room for our beds. There's Darian. I got my editing station over there. Nice bathroom. Was this necessary? Probably not, but hey, it was free, so we might as well, right?
Only thing better than cheap is free.
You're not wrong, Mr. Savage. As Darian said, look at this, it's like in the movies. We got doors to look outside. Not much of a view though, not gonna lie. It is currently 10:30. We got so much to do still, and we have to get fishing bright and early again tomorrow, and we'll have an entire day to fish, thankfully. So I'm gonna be putting the camera away, we're gonna be getting to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, it is officially our last full day here in Niagara. We just got to the first spot of the day. We're gonna be spot hopping pretty much the entire day. We got so much information from so many amazing people that we don't really know what to do with it. There's all these spots that everybody is saying we have to try, some secret, some less secret, but we're just gonna have to pick and choose carefully, give it a few hours per spot to see how good they are. But like I said, we're at the first spot of the day. We gotta get rigged up and we gotta get fishing because we have to make the most of our last day here in Niagara. It is gloomy. It is nowhere near as nice as it's been the last few days. It's cold, it's a bit wet, but we still gotta have at it and try to catch some fish. So gonna be bottom bouncing using a 12mm bead. It is windy. Drifting is gonna be pretty difficult, I'm pretty sure. First spot sucked.
On to number 2. Down the hike. This spot looks incredible. We got a nice little eddy off a point. We're sheltered from the wind. No one else is here. There's no boats in front of us. And a guide told us about this spot yesterday, and he said that it's pretty insane if you're drifting close. So we're gonna try out our luck. Just get at it.
Second spot was a bust, and not because there's no fish, but because we're not well equipped to fish this spot. It is clearly more suitable for float fishing for the most part. We don't know how to float fish yet, And for bottom bouncing, we ran out of our thinner line. We're not getting good drifts because the current is all kinds of weird here. But we're gonna be heading to our third spot of the day. But first, we're gonna stop by Peter's Tackle Shop for the third time this trip to pick up line. We're gonna pick up tackle box to organize our stuff a bit better. What else?
We need some corkies.
Corkies.
We need some 3/4 ounce weights.
3/4 ounce weights.
We need line.
And line. I think that's it. So we're gonna go do that now, and then we're gonna head to our third spot of the day.
You want to get the bros?
I have yet to catch a fish that's in season.
What do you mean?
I only caught lake trout so far.
We might see you again, but I don't think so. I think we're done now.
This might be farewell till next time. Thank you so much for everything. Take care.
Oh, fish, yeah.
Straight away, dude.
This is horse. Is Atlantic. It's Atlantic. Yeah?
It's tick, man. Here, you get first tick before brown. It's literally first cast when we moved down.
No.
Slide.
Done.
C'est la vie.
That was one of the target species we wanted, guys.
Well, Zach lost an Atlantic, and I got us some pizza. Let's see what we got. We got some cheese for Zachary, and we've got some pepperoni, broccoli, ground beef, and bacon slices strips for me. And we've got some drinks and some dipping sauces. So we're gonna have a little bit of shore lunch and get back to some browning.
So, after we ate, we fished a little bit longer, broke off a ton of rigs, and we decided to head back to the hotel to tie up some more rigs. The hotel we're staying at is not far from the spot, and we figured we might as well head back to the hotel where we can tie our rigs in comfort. So we tied up some egg sacks, we set up our rods with bead rigs, and we're gonna be heading back out now and see if we can hopefully catch some of our target species. It's crazy to think that everything you see here is stuff that we bought this trip. Like almost every single thing, down to the tackle boxes and everything. All right guys, we're down by the spot. We're about to get our lines in the water. This is probably our last chance of the trip to make it happen. So I'm gonna be running a bead, Darian's running a bead, and we're gonna try to make it happen. I don't know if you're gonna see much on the GoPro, but I'd rather have it than not. Yeah, you definitely can't see anything on the GoPro. Well, today is our last day here in Niagara. Darian and I decided that for our last day, we are gonna catch up on some sleep considering that we are driving 6.5 hours home today. Yesterday, after a full day of fishing, I ended up losing the only fish I hooked of the day, which was a nice Atlantic salmon, but we grinded it out the entire day. We fished for over 12 hours and we'd have pretty much nothing to show for it. So this is our last chance. Darian is down by the car, getting it ready for our trip back home. I have to get my stuff ready here. He's probably super annoyed that I'm doing this right now. So I'm gonna put the camera down and we're gonna head off and head to the river for one last attempt at our target species. All right guys, we made it back to the first spot that we fished of the trip and we're gonna see if we can get, what is it? Rainbow? Steelhead? Brown trout?
Anything but a laker.
At this point, anything but a laker, but we're gonna see if we can get our target species. I got my rod rigged, Darian's about to get in the water too, and we're gonna get to fishing.
It's a fish. That's a fish. That's it, man. Feels lake trouty. Not gonna lie to you. Feels lake trouty. It's big fish. I'm not horse. Biggest yellow bead. Yeah. I'm not horse. Definitely feels lake trouty. I almost called that cast too. I almost said this drift feels so good. It's huge head shakes. Giant head shakes. Oh my god, guys, we're hooked up. Can't lose this fish. This is intense. Last day. Last chance. Oh, we never even got to see it. Why? Why?
Welcome to the Niagara.
What happened? This place is destroying us. Oh my goodness. I don't know. That was a heavy, heavy fish. Let's just assume that it was a lake trout, and I won't be as upset. Definitely wasn't a steelhead. A steelhead would have jumped. It would have been running more. Could have been a brown. I don't know how the browns fight, but that's what it ate. The big chartreuse bead, 14 mil. Let's get back in there. Oh, I can't believe we lost that fish. What is it that is making these fish pop off constantly? That blows, guys. I hope we get another chance at a fish. That sucks. That was big. Oh man, this is absolutely brutal. This is what Niagara fishing is all about right here.
All right, family, we are moving. There are no boats hooking up. Besides Zach's fish, we've only seen one person hook up. So it's not looking great. Water clarity's terrible. We're gonna go try the mouth, where it will probably be worse, and the wind will be worse. But it's our last hope to get a fish on camera for you guys before we go home. We'll see you guys there.
Delivery. Nice to meet you guys.
There, guys, I wish you could just get in for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, take those guys. Cool. Try those.
Awesome.
Those look deadly.
Yeah, they're good. Those are all UV. Sometimes they're good. I'll give you a couple roll bags too.
Awesome.
Is that enough hooks?
Should be.
Yeah, it should be
Otherwise we
enough.
suck. Thanks a lot.
Really appreciate it.
Get a couple. So, and I would do like a 20-foot cast and come up. Okay, now you're set. No excuses.
Okay, we got it. We got to catch one before we leave then.
All right. He's here right now.
That's hilarious.
He's literally here right now. Yeah, he's on shore. I'm in the boat right now.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, is there any funny stories you want to share while he's filming this?
Hi, Jay.
Part of his haircut. Yeah.
He's got a hat on. I don't know.
Oh, man.
What's wrong with your haircut, Zach?
I don't know. It's just
I
messy.
don't like French people.
What? I'm half French. You know that, right?
Yeah, I don't like you.
Oh my goodness. All right, buddy. That's you were supposed to answer the FaceTime there, but that's okay. You're busy.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to FaceTime you now.
Oh, okay.
Are you still
FaceTime.
with him?
Yes, he's right here.
Is he in a good spot? Is he catching fish?
He's in a great spot, and he's about to catch a big one. Wait.
I can imagine it.
Hey.
I know what he looks like.
He can't
He can't see us?
He can't see. Okay, buddy. See ya. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, Smalley fishing. I heard they're good with catch and cook.
They're great. Yeah, spicy.
Yes. Okay, bye.
See ya.
All right. Thanks so
boys,
much,
nice
eh?
to meet you. Good luck. Okay, so now we have no more roll and we have no more beads, but that's okay. These guys are gonna catch.
Hopefully.
This really is a good spot. Good job we didn't.
All right. Go catch
Okay, see you,
him.
boys.
Take care.
So Paul hooked us up with a bunch of secret stuff. Some egg sacs, some special beads. Gave us some tips on our leader length. So we're gonna try to end this trip off with a little bit of a bang and catch our target species here. So Darian and I are both re-rigging our tackle, and we're gonna see if we can make something happen here.
We're gonna put our faith in Paul. We're gonna do exactly as the legend says, and we're gonna try to catch a trout. So there's no easy way to end off a video like this. We came here for a specific goal and we fell short. This is now the third year that we come to the Niagara River, and we have yet to catch a Niagara River brown trout, or even a steelhead for that matter. We did manage to catch some lake trout this trip, which unfortunately they are out of season for another, what, few weeks?
4 days.
4 days. C'est la vie, as we say in French. I just wanted to thank everybody that helped us out on this trip. A few mentions. Mark from Fish Assassins helped us out quite a bit, although we didn't fall through. We had our buddy Connor that gave us a lot of advice. And right here at the end, we had Paul Castellano give us some amazing advice, which unfortunately we didn't have the time to live out. You know, we couldn't stay here all day. We got to get back to Montreal. We got a 6.5 hour drive ahead of us. But we will be back at some point, maybe this year, maybe next year, who knows? We will be back at some point for our redemption. It's not like we didn't put in a good effort. We spot hopped a lot. We tried out a bunch of different things. We learned a lot. That's the biggest thing we take out of each trip here, is we learn a lot. The first year, it was an impulsive decision. We drove up for a day trip after having an unsuccessful time in a river not too far from here, about a couple hours from here. We didn't know what we were doing, but we wanted to come down just to check it out. And then the second year, we equipped ourselves. We bought some 10-foot rods and we bought some beads, a bunch of different stuff, and we still didn't really know what we were doing, unfortunately. But this year, we had it dialed. We were able to hook into some fish. We lost a bunch of rainbows. At the end today, I lost something which we never got to see. For all we know, that could have been a big brown trout. But Darian and I were hoping that it was just a laker, so we don't feel as bad. But like I said, the key thing we took out of this trip was we learned a ton. And when we come back next time, we are gonna smash them.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Give me that. So Darian, you got any words for the camera?
Like Zach said, the key thing we take from this is the experience. We learned a lot. We made some new friends, bunch of connections. Tons of people helped us out. And another thing that he didn't mention is that I did catch a brown trout, just not on the Niagara, and we went to a spot that we didn't end up filming because we were asked not to, and out of the respect for the person that told us to go there, we didn't film. But I got a 31.25 inch brown trout, which everyone says is a giant. Unfortunately, she wasn't filled out. She was spawned out, old fish. We did catch a brown, but that was the only in-season species we caught this whole trip. Again, like Zach said, we're gonna come back and we're gonna put the hammer on these fish. We're gonna destroy some brown trout next time. Catch tons of browns, rainbows, everything. I think we're gonna come back, honestly, probably like next month, maybe the month after, but we're gonna be back for sure.
So that's it for our Niagara trip 2022. We will be back, as we said, and at least this time we got a video out of it because we tried filming last year as well, but this year we managed to make a video, and this won't be the last Niagara video, that's for damn sure. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, comment down below what you guys would like to see in future videos, and as always, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. As of right now, that is the only way that you guys can support me. And on that note, we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.